On issue number one, you mentioned Donald Trump going down to Georgia today. Take a look at Trump's advantage on the economy. 50% of likely voters say they trust him to handle the economy more than Harris. Only 39% of likely voters say so of Harris, again, on issue number one.
I mean, it is really stunning if you think about these numbers. 20% more of voters say that they are worried about the economy, and that's their number one issue more than anybody else. And look at his lead on this.
Right.
Wow.
That's what we're saying.
Double digits. Okay, hold on. The very first frame of that clip. Can we see that? There was a lot of issues up there. I just want to see the first. What is that? Most important issue, likely voters, economy, protect democracy. Immigration is third at 12%. What are we talking to?
Does it ever show how misinformed people are, though, when their second biggest issue is protecting democracy, protecting something we don't even have?
Now, let's take away the word democracy. How about election integrity? Because that's
how about that?
Damn important.
Yes,
and
protect our republic.
Right.
I mean, something along those lines is important, and it should be the most important, because we're not America, and the economy's not going to work if you don't protect that. If we don't protect our way of life, if we don't protect our Constitution, and electing Kamala certainly isn't going to protect the Constitution.
No kidding.
Right.
That should be 100% in favor of Trump.
That's how you word that.
Yeah.
Protect the Constitution.
Yes.
And am I being, I'm asking you guys sincerely, am I being too sensitive on something that he said when they switched screens here? He goes, see if you guys pick up on this. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Press
on
play.
issue number one, you mentioned Donald Trump going down to Georgia
All right,
today.
Pause it. Okay. Donald Trump.
Yeah, going down to Georgia. This is the first thing that hit my mind. The devil went down to Georgia.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you think that was intentional?
Yes.
CNN?
Yeah, absolutely.
I do.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Trump went down to Georgia. Use those weird words. That's a strange, kind of awkward way to put it.
Thank you. Okay, good. It's not just me.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he absolutely meant that. Yeah.
Absolutely. The Charlie Daniels song's supposed to pop into your mind, and it did. It worked. It worked.
Yes, it did. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
It worked for you guys. For someone like me that knows no music, it did not work at all.
Okay, so it's an American legend. Never mind.
Yeah, if you don't know the song, it wouldn't do that for you. But
well, I mean, Americans know the song.
Yes, but brand new Americans, they haven't been subjected to the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. So you don't know that at all, huh?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Was he in some pretty good fiddling going on in that song? You should check it out.
Was he in a bind?
Yeah, he was, because there wasn't much time.
Was he way behind?
He was about to...
Looking to make a deal?
Yeah, exactly.
So then he came upon this young boy playing a fiddle or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, the man, before he died, was in this
Jumped
building.
up on a hickory stump.
Charlie Daniels was in the building?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he was.
I don't remember
I got
that.
pictures with Charlie. He was awesome.
Huh.
Yeah. Very gentle man.
And he'd be very happy because he was a big Tennessee Volunteer fan.
Oh.
And they were doing quite well this year.
Huh. Yeah, they are so far.
Number one in the country.
What? They're not number one. Texas is.
Texas is number one. Yeah. Tennessee is fourth.
They're in the top five.
You're getting your orange teas.
I am.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mixed up.
You're getting orange mixed up with burnt orange. Big difference there. So, I want to show me the full screen again, just the freeze frame of that very first frame, because I want to point out one other thing about this CNN poll.
Oh, I know where we're going.
And that's the fact that climate change, despite their best efforts, their continual hammering on climate change and how existential the threat is.
Right.
3%.
Yeah, so if you're listening, these are likely voters. Economy, 41% most important. Protecting democracy, 21%. Immigration, 12%. Abortion, 11%. Healthcare, 6%. Climate change, 3%. Foreign policy, 2%.
It's 1% ahead of the dead last concern on Americans' minds, which foreign policy should be way up there. But,
yes, it should.
But climate change, it's amazing that most people get it, you know? It doesn't poll that way, I guess, but in time after time after time, in these surveys, it's dead last or next to last. And that was no different.
People are suffering. People are dying.
Oh, we got more from that.
Right. Yeah, we do.
Later.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. But we also have some new poll numbers to share with you. This is a new Quinnipiac poll that was released yesterday in a two-way race. Just Trump and Harris. They are dead tied 48%. So this is national, right? This isn't.
This is national.
Any of the swing states.
That doesn't sound like good news, but I have a follow-up. I have a follow-up when he's done going through these numbers.
Okay. A full field of Trump, Harris, Stein, and anybody else.
Yeah, that's why it's important to keep these lefties on the ballot, like Jill Stein, Cornel West, that crazy libertarian Oliver guy.
Trump actually leads 48-47 in that poll, with Stein a full 1% now.
Yeah, but that could be a full difference maker.
1%. Yes, it could. Yeah, it could. I hope it's not that close, but it could be. Then we've got the crosstabs. Independents favor Trump, 48-46%.
Good. Okay.
I have to break out the jacket glasses.
Oh no, what's going on?
Yeah, just a little bit helpful. Democrats, Harris leads. Get this. It's really close. 94-5%. It's not 100%. 94-5.
And what section is this?
That's Democrats. Just Democrats are in favor of Harris, 94-5. Republicans are in favor of Trump, 93-6.
Ooh, come on now. So Bruce Alrighty tweeted out with this poll, with this new data. Quinnipiac was the worst performing poll in 2020. It overinflated Biden performance by 8 or more points. For Trump to be tied in their poll means Trump is comfortably ahead by 4 to 5 points.
Nice,
according to his analysis.
I like that.
Now, apparently, Rasmussen criticized the New York Times polling data that we had yesterday for being too pro-Trump. And Steve Deace tweeted out, Rasmussen criticizing New York Times polling for being too pro-Trump is yet another thing I didn't have on my Pat Gray 2024 bingo card. So, and one last piece of good news here. Fox News story. Early mail-in voting data signals good news for GOP and Trump, says an expert. And it just talks about how, according to the data, the Democrat lead in vote-by-mail requests has shrunk by over 5% in Florida, nearly 15% in North Carolina, and over 35% in Pennsylvania. In other words, it's far and away usually Democrats leading the way in mail-in balloting, and it's significantly different or shrunk in the favor of the GOP this time compared to 4 years ago. So that's encouraging. There is some encouraging signs.
Hope. Yeah, and after we just endured a summer where Kamala Harris was the second coming of Abraham Lincoln or something.
And